Hi there. My name is Nathaniel Zembruski, and today I am presenting my industry case study as for my future goals, jobs, and journey towards my dream career. The reason that I decided to come to Full Sail and study towards graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Show Production was my dream to become a lighting designer. The role of a lighting designer on any production is to visually support the vision of the artist, producer, and/or director. The lighting designer is responsible for creating the lighting plot and all associated paperwork, overseeing focus, writing the lighting cues, and working with the stage manager to make sure the cues are executed at the proper time. The lighting designer works closely with other designers on the production team to make sure that the lighting ties together the other visual elements of the show. A lighting designer is part artist and part technician. The lighting designer must be able to create visually interesting pieces on the stage and needs to understand the biology of the vision, electricity, and physics to make it happen. The lighting designer has to be able to see the lighting cues when reading a script or listening to a song. They should visualize what each scene looks like, seeing the angles of light, the shadows, and the color. Then they need to be able to translate that vision into fixtures and gels and intensities to transition from the imagined into the realized cue. A firm knowledge of fixture types and quality of light each produces is necessary to getting just the right light on stage. The lighting designer has to understand how color affects both people emotionally and physically. They need to know how to manipulate controllable attributes of light to make sure the picture on stage looks exactly how it does in their imagination. A lighting designer must also be a master of information management. They have to juggle the multiple forms of paperwork that are utilized in a design, as well as information for hundreds of fixtures found in the rig. Why I'm choosing this career? Well, I'm choosing this career due to my interests, future goals, and passion that I have for live events, concerts, feature presentations, and live theater. I've had a background in music previous to having an interest in lighting design. I've played the piano since I was 3 years old, and I've studied composition, theory, and been in many ensembles. My mom worked at a professional performing arts center and brought me to see national tours. As I grew up watching many presentations from all angles, in the audience, backstage, from the wings, I would take note of how musical aspects complemented the story the actors were sharing on stage. It dawned on me that the lights and the set pieces were instrumental in the creation of the narrative too, and added depth on stage. Each scene developed feeling and emotion through their individual color and contrast. To this day, special effects that occur on stage fascinate me and hold the wonder of how each spectacle occurs. Wanting to learn and gain knowledge has led me to Full Sail University, and I hope that throughout my career, I'm able to gain new insights and understandings as advancements in technology and media occur. Understanding that there is a journey towards getting to my dream career, 2 jobs that I believe will help in the pursuit of that goal, I've researched and developed a better understanding of what each entail. The first job on the journey towards my dream career is pursuing songwriting and artistry. A songwriter artist creates a song which is sung or a rapped piece of music, usually short in duration, under 5 minutes. Songwriters write songs both the music and lyrics. If a lyricist is credited on a song, then the songwriter only is credited with contributing the melody and chords. Songs can also be non-sung instrumentals without lyrics if they are also short in duration, but must have a recognizable melody and chords. The artist's primary role is to connect with their audiences from the live stage and with their media products with the best performances possible. According to Career State University, education and training requirements for this related career includes that songwriters usually begin their career by getting a bachelor's degree in journalism, communications, or virtually any music-related field. Most of them can play various instruments and have excellent understanding of how to read music. They are educated in a variety of musical styles and have an ear for what is used to make up the different styles. As for the salary information for this career path, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the mean hourly wage for this career is $31.60, with a mean annual wage of $65,720 nationally. As for percentile wage estimates, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics determined that the mean wage annually would be $52,250 with an hourly wage of $25.12. Benefits of this career and why I believe I would be a good fit for this type of job would be because I have a specific attention to detail geared towards rhythm and timing, particularly in the realm of music. Secondly, an advantage that I have that others don't would be my piano playing ability. Having perfect pitch, being able to read music, as well as the ability to play by ear on the piano would be key, as my adaptability in the studio and ability to overcome setbacks or challenges that occur will be possible. Some things that could be difficult in this role might be the lack of experience that I have and the connections within the industry, so networking would be a key aspect to succeeding in this career. A typical day in the life of a person in the songwriting career isn't the same from each day to the next. It depends on how far along you are on a project that you're working on, the stage at which the project is at, as well as the level to which it is complete. On days that songwriters need to create new content, they will be writing chord structures that align to the lyrics, or vice versa, depending on that person's workflow. If the songwriter already has a rough idea of what the song will sound like and has a specific flow, they might work on getting it onto sheet music or create a rough draft on a digital audio workstation so that other members or those collaborating on the project can hear what the songwriter was intending the song or project would sound like. A typical day for a songwriter and/or artist might also vary depending on the type of music needed by the client or clientele they are looking to work for. For example, Kevin Wilson, a musical director at ESPN, was interviewed by Amy Castle, who published an article on their conversation, Beyond Jock Jams, How ESPN Uses Music. Within the article, Mr. Wilson goes into depth on the differences between using background music and curating popular music for live television broadcasts, and how sometimes popular music is reproduced to be background music without the lyrics of the song. Additionally, Mr. Wilson mentions various surprising uses music plays on the television network, including that there's always certain types of music that feels right with certain sports. What we try to do is break that mold a little bit. I'm open to any song being anywhere by any type of artist. Further in the article, Mr. Wilson states, "We're always looking for new ways to present music. It's important to know your audience, realize that you are creating music that should tell a story, even without lyrics, through tempo, meter, chord structure, and all of these decisions have to be made within a day in the life of a songwriter." The second job on the journey towards my dream career is pursuing the possibility of being a lighting programmer. On the largest productions, there may be two lighting console operators, one that works with automated lighting systems and the other that works with the conventional lighting system. Both of these positions are crucial to the flawless execution of the lighting designer's vision. The conventional lighting programmer will work with the lighting designer to set each channel in each cue in order to create a certain look on stage. The programmer must be a master of the console selected, so he or she knows how to achieve what the designer is asking for without delay. Once all of the cues are set, the operator becomes responsible for running the console during the production. The moving light programmer will also work closely with the designer to set the looks for each cue. It is common for the designer to explain the look or feel they are trying to achieve. The programmer may create 3 or 4 different options for the designer to look at, and the designer may pick one or make changes to one of the looks until it matches the designer's vision. Required skills include, for those looking to be a lighting programmer, includes that they must understand lighting concepts, including energy efficient and cost-effective lighting. They should also be creative and be able to work with 3D modeling and AutoCAD software. The ability to perform lighting calculations and simulations is also key to working in the field. Education requirements might include bachelor's degree or master's degree is sometimes preferred. Degree fields might include, but are not limited to, building science, architectural lighting, architectural engineering, interior design, and show production. Salary information for this career path includes, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, that the mean hourly wage for this career is $36, with a mean annual wage of $74,880 nationally. As for percentile wage estimates, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics determined that the mean wage annually would be $70,980, with an hourly wage of $34.12. Benefits of this career and why I believe I would be a good fit for this type of role or career would be because I think that I have a strong attention to detail, specifically geared towards rhythm and timing, which would be beneficial for live events that have artists performing on stage. Additionally, another benefit to this career would be able to network with other industry professionals, learning, listening, and watching them while working together on an event or project and gaining knowledge through their experience to get towards my overall goal of being a lighting designer. Some things that could be difficult in this role might be my lack of experience and connections within the industry, so networking would be a key aspect to succeeding in this career. A typical day in the life of a person in the lighting programming role and or career isn't the same from each day to the next. It depends how far along you are in a project that you are working on, the stage at which the project is at, as well as the level to which it is complete. Susan Rose, a Full Sail University alumnus who is a lighting designer, director, and programmer, shared some of her insights to her day-to-day activities that will help support the answer to this question. In a YouTube video published by Full Sail titled Behind the Spotlight with lighting director Susan Rose, Ms. Rose shared that every day was a new experience, as the advanced plot didn't always match what the rig was prepared for, and the board at the venue differed from one to the next. So, through her time on tour, she developed skills to design a lighting plot for the first time, while learning different lighting consoles along the way. Figuring out and resolving challenges each day while on the road, or when different artists arrive at a venue, does occur, which includes but is not limited to signal flow, DMX, and troubleshooting. Everything is essential to making a good designer. Ms. Rose also described the career of a lighting programmer and designer as a way to make people see the music. As she has a musical background, she combined the two skills through her learned knowledge and experience over time and became able to design and program a show that is unique to her own vision and style, while it's spectacular every day. And that's the end of my industry case study. Thank you so much for watching.